replicated for multiple
Yeah.
pairs.
And I think if you actually have a watch list, you probably won't need that, will you? The multiple one. I think I'm just going to run a single asset scanner.
It's good to have
Yeah.
because you can keep an eye on things while you're.
Yeah, I suppose you can just carry on changing them out, can't you, for what you need?
Yeah, I found it really useful whilst I've been testing with it this week
Okay.
because I've found multiple opportunities that I would have missed if I didn't have it
All right. Okay.
because it does things like the touch alerts,
Yeah.
which are basically a potential setup. So those are quite useful. So let me just
Yeah.
run through each column on the
Yeah.
tables.
Go on then.
So we've got the pair, obviously, then we've got cycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're above ML1, this is ML1, the red and blue one.
Yeah. Yeah.
ML2 is the yellow one. If you're above both of them, you should get a an arrow.
In an up cycle. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Based on
to
where the APL is.
no,
Anchor point low.
no, let me finish. So if you're above both of those, you
Yeah.
should get the up arrow.
All right. Okay.
Once you get the entry line painted,
Yeah.
once it tells you its other confirmations,
Yeah.
which is several other things, but
Yeah.
it's basically waiting for a close above both of those and a few other things as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And then it paints an entry line.
Yeah.
Um, and then to breed familiarity with BTMM and stuff, it also shows you the recent anchor point low.
Yeah.
So in our APH APL days, that's how many days it was since
Yeah.
our anchor point low because we're on the weekly, it's obviously
Okay. Yeah.
113. Then moving on, this is basically um the ML1 touch for the red and blue one. The red and blue one it changes color when price is above or below it.
Yeah. Yeah. Understand that. So, yeah.
Everything's made to
Yeah.
flow blue for bullish, red for
Yeah.
bearish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Candles are Heiken-Ashi,
Yeah.
and they've got a couple of other little things that we've had specially coded into them.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that is quite a nice. It's nice that it all flows through in the colors. Um, so yeah, this ML1 is
Yeah.
also kind of like fib based as
Yeah.
well.
All
So
right.
it's
Okay.
yeah, and whatever time frame you flip these onto,
Yeah.
the algorithm automatically adjusts all of the lines to suit the
Proprietary.
it's something to do with 61.8.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a fib number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's fib based. ML1 touch is fib based.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, that gives you an alert if those touch or they touch on the same time frame in
Yeah.
yeah. So the other nice thing about it is it's time frame based. So it's just a case of sticking to one time frame.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're on the 1 hour, you can trade them all on the 1 hour. This will change if you change to a
Yeah. Of
different time
course.
frame. Um, However, higher time frame, if you're in a lower time frame, higher time frame directional bias is recommended.
Yeah.
If price is in a really tight squeeze like a range,
Yeah.
I'd wait for confirm if your entry hasn't made a new high or a new low out of that range, I
Yeah.
would wait for it to move on to the next pair.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No. I agree.
Because otherwise you're going to be getting false signals
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
down.
It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the time, the when you get the signal, it already has done that.
Yeah.
But if you do get a really tight range, just look for either a bullish one you've closed above a recent high or a recent low.
Okay.
for a visual, check that the histogram is
Yeah.
either bearish, bullish, in line with what you want. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, then you've got your ADR of the
Yeah.
pair, the average daily range,
Yeah.
and the daily range of the pair. So
Yeah.
if a pair is really exhausted already, you might consider not taking that trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Understandable.
Um, and you can use the ADR as an idea of what you might be able to target as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So the magic lines here,
Yeah.
um, the stop loss and stuff like that is
Yeah. Yeah.
adjustable. It's a negative ADR.
Yeah.
So adjust it to your time frame accordingly,
Yeah.
and you can add or remove as many or as few these magic lines here as you wish.
Yeah.
So you can set it from 1 up to 100 or whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Okay.
So yeah.
Looks
Yes.
straightforward. Looks really straightforward.
Yeah, so it's really straightforward to use. Yeah, so basically you just wait for your entry line, and then you should there's enough confirmations there for you basically to be able to
Yeah. No. No.
add a trade.
It's really good.
But um you really need to make sure that you like I said, if you're in a tight range that you
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'd always wait for it to break out a tight range.
yeah, and
Stick to my times for trading. I'll be all right.
check your um directional bias of a higher time frame,
Yeah.
and that you've made a high or low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be sensible on your take profits as well.
Change character, break structure. Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you, I don't know, like for earlier sake today, I made a GBP USD trade,
Yeah.
and what I did was
Yeah. That's it.
I measured a previous swing from recent, and then just mirrored that over to my entry, and it was late on a Friday, and it was fulfilled really easily. So